Econ Beats is an interdisciplinary project where my econ students match up with the EMB students, and the goal of the project is to make economics come to life. And what my students are required to do is to take a song, rewrite it into economic terms, and so they write all the lyrics, and then they match up with the EMB group and they shoot a video, and at the end of the year there's a big production where we have a screening, and then we have winners that go home with some money. It just makes economics a little bit more enjoyable.
What I hope for students to get out of this is from an EMB side is working with a client and meeting deadlines, helping them through the process, having them understand how it works, and then meeting those deadlines throughout. Once they have the lyrics produced, it's like, all right, let's schedule our singer, let's get that first cut in. Does it meet the requirements for you guys? And then from there, like, all right, let's start blocking let's start rehearsing. Let's start getting our blocking out of the way for the video itself. Let's get this all done, and then ultimately getting towards the end of like, let's publish this thing and see how it works.
So far, I think it's taught me a lot about how to work with a client. I think I've really benefited from that just because normally I haven't had a group project yet, so this is my first working in a group, but also working for a client within that group. So it's taught me how to work with people and value each other's strengths and weaknesses and work among that in order to come out with a good product at the end of the day.
Initially, so the first couple of weeks, students are more curious about why are we doing a music video in an economics class. As time goes, they start to realize that economics is all about communication. So they jump on board. Usually the difficulties that arise during the semester is anything to do with group work. We're mostly dealing with sophomore students who have not had that experience yet. A week before this assignment is due, tensions are really high, and actually if you ask the students at that time if they enjoyed the experience, most of them will tell you that it's probably the worst project that they've been part of. But the day of the screening, I look at the students and their faces just light up, and you can see how proud they are. And if you ask them that day how the project was, they have nothing but great things to say about it.
I was dumbfounded. I was like, wow, that's me up there on that giant screen, and I'm wearing a ridiculous lime green jacket and red lipstick, and it looked terrible, but I thought it was so cool just to see that, and then to win was just the coolest thing, honestly.
For the econ side, it's kind of opening up their realm to kind of understand how they would then have to, if they had an assignment from whatever firm they may decide to work with, or if they end up doing government work, or economics could lead you in many different directions, but how you ultimately then have to translate that to the public, something as entertaining as a music video with economic lyrics in it could do wonders.
Economics is all about communication, so my goal for the students is to really learn how to communicate complex concepts. Also, I would like for them to be able to work with people that don't necessarily view life the same way they do. So work with the creative aspect or the creative side of campus. That teaches people how to work together, and we need more diversity and more ability of people to work in groups. And then ultimately, I'm a big believer in whatever you do, it's important to have fun doing it, so I want to teach them that learning is actually enjoyable.
It definitely taught me a lot about not only economics, but about the EMB side of things as well, which was some stuff I didn't really know. I got to work with students from lots of different places on campus, and I made some friends out of it too. It was a very, very great experience.
And now, enjoy the show.